Hello everybody who is interested in the world of taxes. The February edition of the Benefitax International Tax News covers the following topics. First, we will look at the tax treatment of US LLCs and SCorps in Germany, as this is often misunderstood. The second part is an interview with a Hong Kong lawyer, mainly talking about tax benefits when investing in China via Hong Kong. The last part is an interview with the CEO of a Thai consultancy company, mainly interesting for German companies who are looking for an alternative in Asia when it comes to cheap production sites and a favorable tax regime. I hope you will like it.
Tax treatment of US LLCs and SCorps in Germany.
Since 2018, we have received more and more requests from clients to check for them how their US corporation is treated tax-wise in Germany. The majority of them being SCorps and LLCs. Therefore, I want to explain the basic rules to you now. Germany does not know the possibility to check the box and treat a company as a corporation or a partnership by decision of the managing directors. Example: in case a US corporation with German private individuals as shareholders opts to be treated as transparent in the US, it is treated as a partnership, which means taxation of profits is done on shareholder level. The tax consequences are as follows. As the partners reside outside the US, the S-Corp tax-wise no longer qualifies as resident in the US. According to the American-German Double Taxation Treaty, Germany reserves the sole right to tax all dividend income. Details on that can be found in our Benefitax December 2018 tax newsletter. For merely German tax purposes, it does not matter at all if a foreign corporation is treated as a corporation or a partnership over there. Therefore, a foreign company that is liable for taxation in Germany needs to be looked at closely from a German tax point of view. In order to decide if a company is a corporation or a partnership, the general rules set out by the German Ministry of Finance must be applied on the Articles of Association. These rules include, for example, the tax expert should then compare the Articles of Association with those of German companies and find out if the US company is closer to partnerships or to corporations. However, the final decision always lies with the respective tax authority, and therefore some risks always remain when making that decision. In addition to that, US Articles of Association often refer to the state law. If that law is not provided or known, some uncertainties always remain. And now, over to the interviews with a Hong Kong lawyer and a Thai consultant. Hello, I'm Oliver Biernat. I'm here in Thailand at the Asia Pacific Conference, and this is my next guest.
Hi, I'm Jan from MBMG Group.
So Jan, if I am a German investor and I want to produce in Asia, why should I come to Thailand?
We have got very good tax incentive and privilege for foreign business operator because we try to bring in the foreigner to invest in our country. You can work through the BOI, Board of Investment, who can give you variety different level of tax incentive. They have got a list of business activity eligible for investment promoting. Their vision is to try to get Thailand up to the scale that we can compete with other countries. They want people to invest in our country, bring in the knowledge, so in return you get very good tax exemption. For example, the corporate income tax exemption, dividend tax, it will be exempted. So
what is the corporate tax exemption? Can you talk more about that?
The corporate income tax in Thailand is 20% for big business, and that's the maximum on the net profit. If you are under BOI, we have different type of activities that you can apply for this certificate. Once you get it, you will have a package of the benefits. Again, it's different from the level. I think it's we have like 6 or 7 up to 8 level of the incentive. So the best one, the maximum you get up to 13 year tax exemption. So there's no
0 point?
0%.
0% tax.
0%
Wow.
tax.
For up to 13 years.
Up to 13 years. If you're doing the right business that we try to promote, lately they like people to invest in technology and innovation development.
So you will definitely need a tax expert who
yes.
you and helps you with the BOI.
Yes.
Okay.
You know, it is some information from BOI that you can check through. And I think they have got the office in Frankfurt, the BOI office.
They talk about producing in Thailand. The wage costs are a decisive factor. Can you let us know something about that? Because we have minimum wages in Germany, which is more than 9 euros an hour. What is the situation in Thailand?
You're talking about 9 euro per hour?
Yes.
Okay, we are talking about less than 9 euro per day.
Less than 9 euros per day. So another question for you would be, if I want to set up a branch or a subsidiary in Thailand, how difficult or easy is that? How long will it take? What should I do?
If you want to set up a branch, which will be the foreign business owned, you need to obtain that license. It's gonna take around 1 to 2 months. Compared to the past, it would take like 6 months. But if you happen to find a Thai partners who will become the majority shareholder of your company for more than 51%, you can set up a Thai company within 1 or 2 days easily. And everything can be done online for the Thai company. That's how we would like to develop.
Okay. If I want a subsidiary that I own 100%, so what should I do?
You can go through different channels. It depends on the criteria that we have. The most popular one is through the BOI.
Okay. Can you explain more about the BOI?
BOI is the Board of Investment who help to promote the valuable business operation to create the competitiveness for Thailand to be able to be in this economy. So they have different range of business that you can apply for, and it's come with different package of incentive that you will get. Okay. And BOI have got the office in your country in Frankfurt.
Oh, in Frankfurt.
Yes.
Great. My office is in Frankfurt too. Okay, that was really interesting. Thank you very much for the interview.
You're
Good
welcome.
luck.
Thank you.
I'm here with Oliver at GGI conference at Phuket, and he's going to ask me some questions which hopefully may be useful to you.
Yeah. My first question to you is, what is the USP of Hong Kong for investors from Germany?
Right.
So why should we invest there?
Well, you should invest in Hong Kong because of the very fact that we're very close to China. So we're right next door to China, and we also have a transparent judiciary system, low taxes, and an international financial trade. So that makes attractive factors for you to invest in Hong Kong.
Okay, good. And what kind of tax changes do I need to be aware of if I want to invest in Hong Kong? Is there anything happening?
Yeah, well, in Hong Kong, the tax system is very simple. We have corporate taxes and salaries tax and property tax. There's no such thing as capital gains tax or inheritance tax. Our tax levels are very low. It's only 15 to 16% flat rate. And it's not complex, unlike the US or other jurisdictions. So it's really easy to invest. It's really easy to withdraw money from Hong Kong. There's no such thing as withholding tax. So those are factors, again, that makes it very attractive to invest in Hong Kong.
Thank you. Sounds interesting. Last question to you is, if I, as a German investor, would like to do business in Hong Kong, what would be the restrictions I have to face there? Talking about banks and so on.
Right. Generally, there are no restrictions. You can easily set up companies in Hong Kong. The only thing that we are noticing is the difficulty in setting up bank accounts through banks because of the tightening anti-money laundering rules. But if you have a great business plan and connections with banks, possibly even an account overseas already established, it makes it a bit more easier. So on that note,
okay. Thank you
we
very
shall end
much
our
for the interview.
Yeah.
And just enjoy the rest of the conference.
Thank you, Oliver. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me or the interviewed person directly. The contact details can be found in the info box below. See you next time. Your Oliver Biernat.